All right, so Shawn Hart again, glad to see you. There's been a lot of talk and speculation about these Google sourcing sheets that I decided to share with a lot of folks. So basically, let me explain what this is and how it started. So, a couple of years ago, when we were in rapid acceleration, rapid growth phase of our Amazon business, we sat out to source one product and launch one product every single day. So, in order to do that, someone like me had to go identify the product opportunities and decide which ones that we wanted to launch, which ones we didn't want to launch, and do all the research. So, I recorded a whole year, like 12 months, 365 days worth of my sourcing and product mining efforts in four Google spreadsheets. The reason why I had to use four sheets, I didn't realize this until I started to work, but Google limits each sheet to 4 million cells. So that just tells you how much data is included in these sheets. So I'm going to do a quick walkthrough and show you how to best utilize these sheets. That way, when you decide you'd like to join a group of folks who are enjoying all this work that's already sorted out for you, you'll know exactly how to get the best out of it. And then for those of you who already have the Google Sheets, this will just be a walkthrough of how to best utilize it because you already have access. So number one, you're going to notice there are four sheets. It's UD Purchase First Edition, UD Purchase Second Edition, Third Edition, and Fourth Edition. Now, within each sheet, you're going to find tabs along the bottom. Only on the first sheet, these are Amazon stores that we kind of like to emulate. Maybe they have a nice product line or, a group of products that we think could be a good seller. And then I've identified these and just put them in the first tab of the first sheet. So obviously, in order to use that link, you'll just click on it and then go here to follow the link, and it should open up that Amazon store should it still exist. And there it is. There's the storefront, and there's some products. So in case you were wondering what that tab was, now you know. On the bottom here, you'll see all these different tabs. The one you're going to spend most of your time is going to be the product tab, which you can see right here. So if I open up this product tab, you're going to see lots and lots and lots of products until I run out of those 4 million cells that I was using. So how to use this? Okay, first things first. You'll notice that the link here in the B column is going to be a link to that particular product on Amazon. So if you just were to follow that link, it'll take you to the product if it still exists, and that was the product that we were launching at the time. All right, now in the product name column, C, here you're going to find a generic name, or whatever the name is of the product without the brand. So for example, if we go look at Couch Caddy Organizer, if we pull up this particular link here, it should pull up a quote that we received from a manufacturer, and there it is. The cost was $1.67, 500 piece MOQ. There was the total dollar amount of that particular product. So now let me go back and show you how to navigate the rest of that. So there's the Couch Caddy. You can see in price, column E is reviews, column F is bestseller rank, and then G is the inquiries, like how many inquiries did I send out to get a quote from a factory. So in the Couch Caddy, which is in row 17 here, you'll see that the price is selling on Amazon was $17 at that time. There were 212 reviews. The BSR was 102, and I had sent 7 inquiries to 7 different manufacturers looking for a quote. I got a price of $1. That's what you can see here. That's our cost. And then order quantity, which is column I, is 500 pieces. Ratio, this is return on investment, or ratio, or however you want to call it, margins. So basically, if you buy it for $1, you sell it for $17, it's 17-to-1 ratio. If this column K is for pro forma invoice or purchase order. If the purchase order is received, there'll be a yes, and then this link here should take you to the tab that shows that purchase order. And this purchase order is kind of basic, but some of them you'll see are pretty pretty detailed. And then once the purchase order was paid, we just mark it paid. And once it was received, we mark it received. So you'll notice that some of these rows that are red are items that we decided not to launch for one reason or another. Anything that's green has been launched and ranked. And then there'll be some notes over here in column O, the to do. So duplicate the listing. You all heard Seth and I talk about this a lot, about knocking yourselves off. That's what that means. Duplicate the listing ×2, so on and so forth. I'm not quite sure what the other colors mean, but I can tell you, unless it says yes in the paid and received, then we did not have the product in stock. So let's take this one for example, this Bunion A hinged splint. So if we were to follow this link, it should open up the quotation that we received from the factory. And basically, while that's loading, all those are down here in the bottom in these tabs. You can see all the different pro forma invoices. That's why we're using up 4 million cells within the spreadsheet. So let's see, there it is. There's the quotation we received for the Bunion gizmo, $4.90. And then it's 2 different manufacturers, you'll notice here. We have one price at $4.90, one price at $4. Let me go back and look here. Where is this Bunion? The Bunion splint. So it says here that I sent a total of 3 inquiries, you can see here. My price I got back was about $5. We had to order 500 units. It was a 7-to-1 ratio, cost to sale price. And then if you click here, it should show you the exact purchase order that we placed and what was spent. So we bought 500 units at $5 each, $2,500 total. That was January 2015. A lot of work here, guys. So obviously, not everything's going to fit for your business, but for those items that do fit, if you find one little diamond in the rough here, I mean, it's worth 10 times more than the price of admission. Now, if you scroll down to the bottom of the UD Purchase first, second, and third edition, there's a link right here to make it easy. Once you're approved and this file's been shared with you, you can simply follow this link and it'll take you to the second edition, just like that. Wow, it's taking a minute to load. And then if you scroll down, scroll, here you go. You'll see that there's also a link there to take you to the third edition, which would be right here. So super simple to navigate, super simple to understand. Here's a running belt. Again, there's the quotation that we received from the factory. Okay, and then the actual invoice would be here. If we purchase the product, there it is. Super simple, guys. Find something that fits and resonates with you. Obviously, not everything's going to fit, like I said, but there's just a wealth, an absolute wealth of knowledge and work and information in here. So use it accordingly and enjoy. I hope you love it. If you're curious as to how you can find the spreadsheets, I'm actually sharing these right now. It's half price, $197, lifetime access to all 4 of the sheets. And below this video, you should find a link to take you to the page where you can opt in if you'd like to enjoy it yourself. Hope you like it. Use it wisely. Use it often. Don't share it. Take care. Talk to you later.